49ers.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go on EA Sports. He'll take this at the 10. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun is Purdy. Hits him on the in route. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a gain of 5. That brings up 2nd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
2nd and 4. And the coverage is too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They have another 1st and 10 on this opening drive. This one from the opposing 40. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Escapes the pocket. Has a man downfield, it's Jennings. He'll be touchdown after a big play.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
At the 49er, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And guys, man, that's a San Francisco touchdown! The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. George Kittle, the touchdown! Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First down. Here's Dak. Buying some time left. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open?
And the 49ers get there and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Here we go. We're going to 54.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Screen here for Williams. Oh, he dropped that defender. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Yeah, here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And that one goes for a gain of 11. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. And it only took these guys one series to find a major opening in that defense, Brock. Might have saved them some work in finishing that series, too.
Gives them a signature play to end that drive, and you know this in the NFL. For an explosive run for a touchdown, it takes everybody. Everybody up front doing their job, the receivers on the perimeter. That was just job well done.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone he had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he's officially into enemy territory now, and they're going to give him the opposing 49. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
The 49-yard line.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. Giving a couple on that carry. Second down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 35 on second down. Left side secured by Ayuk. Ooh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on third down now. Gain is to the 27.
Brings up third down.
On third and short, McCaffrey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They'll come up first and 10.
At the 18-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get some late points and the lead. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Turpin with a return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Cowboys take over first down at their own 29-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. It is Alfred Collins cleaning up that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Nick Bosa makes the stop. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. From the gun is Prescott. Into the hands of Pickett. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10, Prescott. Drops this one down here for Williams. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
Brings up second down at the 40-yard line.
Prescott here from the gun. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
You know, that's exactly how a defense should adapt as a play progresses. They blanketed everybody in coverage, but still kept all eyes on the quarterback to keep him from breaking containment. He got out for no gain, but that feels like a sack for those defenders.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They have themselves another first and 10. From the red zone now. The throw is caught, and they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Prescott on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces a throwaway.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. The defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. 3rd and goal, Prescott. He's got it! And that's going to be a touchdown! It's on the board for now, but will it stand? We've got to see what this flag is all about. They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Turpin with a return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
He finds Pickens left side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Prescott to throw here, 3rd and 2. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Dak throwing again. Completes it again to Pickens. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Now it's Prescott again. Flushed out of the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. They pick up 20 yards there. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. It sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
And he gets this forward to the 19. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
The middle blue. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take the lead right away in half number 2. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Cole, but explodes for the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting at the 10. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the 21. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. So that brings them to 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap for Purdy. It is caught left side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a 49er first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Caught, nice gain left side. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
To throw again, it's Purdy. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Yellow. Go ahead. Yellow.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. He'll drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Get set.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Oh, that's a bummer right there, Kate. Nothing early open on that down. And I'd much rather see him try to go forward. Keep 4th down and play. Taking that big a loss, and it really rules rules out that kind of decision. Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
Turpin with a return. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. He'll start and drive with blue. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
This offense is now left some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 41. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Looking for George Pickens that time. And it's 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. Oh, and that play really caught the defense napping. He rips off huge yardage on the reverse. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
1st down, here's Dan. And no one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Incomplete on the throwaway. Alex Mustafa on the coverage.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again is Dan. Near the goal line. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Dak out of the pistol. Chased out to his right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Cowboys now lead by 10. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that could create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Trying to locate it. Oh, no! He lost it! The return starts at the 18.